Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.
Southeast Radio.
Well, Ray Murphy's back injury provided the impetus for him to research different mattresses, and the resulting pressure mapping process has not only helped his sleep, but it has also provided him with a new business called O'Suan Sleep. Ray joins us now to explain how his new sleep system could be a dream come true for many whose sleep is negatively impacted on a nightly basis. Ray, start by providing us with an insight into your career within the bed industry.
I've been in the bed business now for approximately 10 years in the manufacturing of mattresses and on the retail side of it. And again, a lot of experience and knowledge on the build of mattresses, on what people's needs are. And I was very surprised at, when you look at a mattress, you just see the outside of it. So it's intriguing to know what goes into it. There can be foam is one factor, but there's a lot of different variations of foam. People will say, I've got a lovely foam mattress and it's cool. Other people will say, mine is hot, because of there's so many different variations of foam quality. So that's one. Another one is an inner spring. There's a few different springs. There's a Bonnell spring and the old traditional spring with layers of polyester foam on top. And then you have pocket springs. Pocket springs would be the best. They move individually underneath your body.
And I believe that it was a mix of your own personal health and your wife's orthotic insoles that inspired the concept behind the O'Suan sleep system.
Because I've manufactured mattresses and selling mattresses in the retail environment, I used to see a lot of customers coming in and out of the retail shop. They'd be looking for a specific mattress. They'd be trying to obviously get the best value for money, but even for a couple, they want to try and get a mattress that suited both of them. And it's very hard, as anybody listening here will know, it's very hard to go into a retail shop and just pick out a mattress on a whim that suits you and that suits both of you. So I could see this continuously, where people weren't really being able to pick out a mattress that suited both of them. So I allowed, if you can get orthotics to suit your feet, you should be able to get a mattress fitted to suit your individual needs, your body.
And how does the O'Suan sleep system, Ray, provide a personalised sleep experience for couples?
So we use a pressure mapping system, and it's the same as when you go to get orthotics in your feet. What we do is it's like an electric blanket. We lie it down onto the mattress, one of our mattress ranges, and you lie down and it shows up where the sore parts or where the areas your body needs support. And so to pick them up, and there'll be red highlighted areas where it would be pressure, it needs proper support. So what it does is we use natural latex in our products, and our mattress is adjustable. Initially, when you come to the showroom, you'd lie down on one of our systems, but we can move you along the ranges of mattresses that we have until the scan shows up that this tension of mattress suits your body. And when we arrive at that, we will then hand make the mattress to suit the person's personal individual needs. And it works, we'd say, for a couple. So two people, it's like having a pair of shoes. It doesn't mean that a couple will buy one pair of shoes and both of them will end up wearing the same. It's the same as a mattress. You both have different needs. So what we do is we'll map out both partners, and the mattress sleep system, it's on two halves on either side, even though it's fully combined, but you could be on a soft side and your partner could be on a firm side. And if you have our sleep system at home in your house and you want to change it, it's zipped on the side of it. It comes in a layered format. You can just adjust the layers inside of it to make it soft, hard, firm, whatever feel you want.
And how do you go about pressure mapping that restless sleeper?
Yeah, so when someone comes into the studio just to get, it's the same as purchasing any mattress really. You just lie down onto the bed. But people can, like some people either lie on your back or your front or your side. So we ask people, it's a private consultation in our showroom, so you can just lie into your sleep position. So even if you do move around, after taking a few images, it will identify and show, even though it's still your body weight down onto the surface. So it's able to calculate and take the reading to show exactly. So if you lie on your back or on your side, we take a few different images. So then we're able to look at the images with the customer, and it'll easily identify to show the mattress system that suits their body.
And what materials are you using within the mattress?
We use a pocket system. This is the lower section of the mattress. There's 2,000 little individual pockets in the system. So there's no rollover, there's no dipping into one side. The idea of it is to fully support you, but it moves independently underneath you. The spring is foam encased as well. The reason for that is that it gives support all across the whole mattress system. So there's no roll off the side of the mattress. Do you know when you sit on the edge of a normal mattress, you can tip off the side of it. This is properly foam encased, fully foam encased. On top of that then, we have natural latex. We use natural latex because it keeps you cool at night. On top of that then we use natural wool and we use silk.
And what independent testing has been conducted on the O'Suan sleep system?
So when I initially created the product, and of course I slept on it ourselves and my wife, and we just couldn't believe the difference it was making to our sleep quality. So it was during COVID actually when I created this, and so I had the materials, so I made up a few different mattresses, mapped out a few people I knew, and I asked them would they trial it and see what it was like. And the results I was getting back, people with aches and pains and people who were twisting and turning and not sleeping well, and everybody was coming back saying, like, Ray, this is making a big difference to me, quality of life. So I said, well, I'm going to go to the enterprise office and ask them, I need to prove this. So I went to the Wexford Enterprise Board and I applied for funding to do a feasibility study. We had a consultant take on the project, Dr. John Collier. He's from a company called ID Consultancy down in County Cork. So he was independently chosen to carry out tests and trials on 10 different individuals. These people had sleep issues, different injuries from back and hip injuries or sore, not sleeping well. So 1 month prior to them getting our sleep system, 1 month prior, Dr. John Collier went out and checked out to see what sort of sleep they're getting and look at all the different issues. That was 1 month prior to getting the sleep system. Those people then came into our studio and we mapped them out, and all the mattresses, the 10 mattresses, were delivered out to their houses and they slept in them. Over 3 months, Dr. John Collier monitored those people to see was there a benefit to their sleep quality and is it making a difference to their lives. At the end of the 3 months, because 9 out of 10 of the people who went on the trial said that they were getting 1 extra hour's sleep per night by sleeping on this new mattress they had got from us. 50% of them said that they were getting up to 2 hours extra sleep per night by sleeping on the sleep system. And 50% of them also said that they had reduced their pain by 50%.
And Ray, you've also designed a pillow. How did you approach that project?
I had to think, well, what is the problems that people have with pillows? A lot of people would say by pushing and shoving pillows underneath their head and adjusting different pillows to different heights. So I allowed that a pillow, you can have problems with a pillow. It's either too high, it's either too low, it's either too soft or it's too hard, or it's maybe too warm. So to address those issues is I created a layered adjustable pillow. First of all, to deal with the heat end of it. It's made of the exact same product that's in the mattress system. Latex, 100% pure natural latex, keeps you cool, doesn't heat, okay? Underneath the layered, we then have layers of latex, and we have 3 different layers of underneath, and we use the Coco Lock as well. You can take out the layers to adjust the height, or you can move the Coco Lock up underneath the pillow to make it a bit firmer. So you can adjust the height and the feel of the pillow to suit exactly your needs.
And who exactly is your ideal customer for the O'Suan sleep system?
The marketeers would tell me that when I'm going out to market the product, it'd say, pick a particular group of people that you want to market it to. But I have found that since we've opened up our unit up in Clonard, that I've a range of different age groups, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're like 20 or 85. Studies have shown for years that the effect of not getting enough sleep, it doesn't matter what age you are, even if you're, I would say, in your 20s or 30s and you're into athletics, losing 1 extra hour's sleep per night can have a major effect on your performance. From that age group, but also moving up along through the years, as you get a bit older and, with the aches and pains, the scars of life, you have issues with your mattress that you're sleeping on or that you want to invest into. So I sold a sleep system yesterday to a man. He was 87 years of age. Last week there was a guy and he's 23 years of age. The reason why I created this product was, first of all, with my own personal sleep issues, but it's about us as individuals putting the importance that you want on your sleep, on your health. And the thing about my product is, very luckily, thank God, it has been proven scientifically that it actually makes a difference.
And what feedback have you received from the likes of chartered physiotherapists?
Over the last few months, I've visited a few chartered physios and other physiotherapists, and I've let's say anyone that I've went to, they've taken the pillow. I have chartered physio and physio that have taken on the mattress, have purchased the mattress and had said, let's have a look at it and see what it does. The feedback I'm getting is good. It's the very same as that I'm getting from everybody. The feedback is very good, and they're actually recommending it to a lot of their clients.
And finally, Ray, what is your own vision for the O'Suan Sleep system over the next 5 years?
I'm living down here in County Wexford, in Ballycanoe, so I'm going to start my business down in County Wexford first. Over the next year, I'm going to progress it into different towns around Ireland. And the business is already growing. I'm only open a couple of months. There's already demand from people. People are coming down from Dublin and different areas, and they're coming from Galway, come in just the other day. So I'm going to progress this business. I'm going to open O'Suan Sleep Studios all over Ireland. I will then plan to move into European markets. What format I'm going to move them into, a franchise model, or I'll run the whole business myself, that will be determined over the next, we'd say, year to 2 years as I progress it.
Well, if you've just tuned in, that was Ray Murphy from O'Suan Sleep, and I definitely think there's huge potential for this business in the years ahead.
Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.
South